Welcome to Fashionably Broke.
I'm kidding, don't use that.
Just wear whatever the hell you want.
Literally just...
We're living on a McDonald's budget.
Just because you're broke doesn't mean you have to dress like it.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Fashionably Broke podcast, episode 99. This is going to be our last episode of 2024.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I can't believe it's already like the end of the year. So we will be taking off next week to celebrate Christmas with our families. But we will have another episode for y'all out New Year's Day, which is exciting.
Yeah, so when you're all hungover and or, relaxing on New Year's Day, you'll have something to listen to. So don't worry, we have you covered. No need to fret, no need to fear. We will be there with you, rotting on your couch with you.
We will be ringing in 2025 with you, and we will be off to a great start because we have some good things in store for 2025.
Exactly. So we're very excited, and Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate.
Yes, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We are so glad to have y'all around for yet another year. But we just wanted to start the episode with giving y'all a little rundown of what the next few weeks are going to look like. Yeah. Next week, go out, enjoy time with family, friends, get off your phone. And I think lots of people will be taking breaks over Christmas week. So we will see y'all in the new year. But we're going to start this podcast how we always start it. Highs and lows, weekend recap. Maddie, take us away.
Let's see. Weekend recap. I didn't do much. I went to the Titans-Bengal game on Sunday. That was my first NFL game.
Really?
Yeah. That's never
crazy.
Been to sit down and watch an NFL football game in a stadium. I technically have been to a Saints game when I was in college, but it was because my sorority, we always do a ribbon pass out for one of the games in October, and we actually got to go on the field during halftime.
Ooh.
But they had us in the back. We weren't watching the game we weren't watching the actual field. We were in some room watching it on a TV. So, I don't really think that counts.
No, doesn't count at all.
Yeah.
First stadium game, how was it?
What
were your takeaways?
It was good. Enjoyed it. There's so much more food options and things to do while the game's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It was, the Titans stadium's outdoors. So, but yeah, I don't know. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was cold. It wasn't too cold though, which was good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I had so much fun. Got to see Joe Burrow play on the field, and then I enjoyed myself, I think, a little bit too much. So,
sometimes that happens. Sometimes you deserve that to just have a dang good time, and that's okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize how good of a time I was having until this morning when everyone was asking me if I was okay. And I was like,
no, I was fine.
What do you mean? Am I okay? Am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. What? Did something happen last night? But I'm trying to think what else. Any highs or lows? I think just low. I feel like I have so much to get done before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably about to be running around like a mad woman, because I have so much to do. I have to clean my entire house because then as soon as I get back from Christmas, it's literally 2 days away. It's literally New Year's. I get back, go to work, we record, and then it's New Year's Eve. So I'm trying to prep ahead of time so that when I get back, everything's pretty much just ready, good to go.
Mm-hmm.
So that I don't have to worry about it because I won't have any time to do literally anything
right
in between then. So Yeah,
You got it. You got it. We got ample amounts of times this week, right?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. So just prepping for that. I'm trying to figure out, so my like travel schedule is going to be kind of crazy on actual like Christmas. I'm traveling on Christmas Day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like from Nashville to
Yeah.
Austin.
Yeah. We have a flight that leaves at 7 a.m. So we'll have to be getting to the airport at like 5 a.m.
Right.
So we're going to do like Christmas Eve, obviously in Nashville at the house. And I think we're just going to do like our gifts here. But I'm also trying to decide like, I have to like cook us like a Christmas Eve dinner. You know what? Like a Christmas dinner.
Right,
Like that's like a thing. So I'm trying to decide like what the heck can I cook that's like Christmassy enough. I don't eat ham. So like,
That's not the same.
I'm sorry,
ham.
a honey ham's out of the question. I won't.
Favorite.
I have to sneeze.
Bless you.
Sorry. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like what to cook, but then also it's like we can't have a lot of leftovers because we're leaving.
We're leaving, yeah. Just grab some Chick-fil-A.
So,
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. So I have no idea. And then of course, everyone's gifts are like gonna be in time.
Oh.
No,
Mine
everyone's
weren't.
other than my gifts for Morgan. Every single one of my gifts for Morgan. I have one gift to give him. Like already, that was, I don't have to have anything shipped to me.
Yeah.
But everything else, like, and I checked for an update today, and both items are like the things, there's multiple things, were all supposed to be like delivered already. And it's still holding at the facility. And I'm like,
yeah, that happened to me too. And
what
like,
the hell?
there were no updates for
Yeah,
days.
no
And I was like,
updates.
hello? And it's like, oh, it's supposed to be delivered this date, and then that date like passes by and not here.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So
perfect.
I think that we're also going to run into an issue with my dad's gift, because Morgan ordered that, and he's saying he hasn't gotten any like shipping updates at all.
Oh,
like
God.
hasn't even gotten notified that they've shipped.
See, that's what I was running into.
So-
That it wasn't even shipped yet, but then it was. I just like it just wasn't scanned.
Yeah, it wasn't like
I don't
updated.
know what happened. Yeah.
So did they end up getting in time or no?
No, it got here today.
Oh, damn.
I know.
Damn. Well, I also have to like travel with gifts.
Yeah.
Like I literally think I'm going to bring like a whole empty, like I think I'm going to bring a carry-on suitcase just full of gifts.
Gifts. Yeah.
Because like I have everything wrapped. I mean, I could probably just like shove it in my suitcase, but there was like no point in like shipping it to my parents' house because it's like on Christmas Day. Like I wouldn't have time to like get there, wrap, and then, because it's pretty much like we're going to be picked up from the airport and then we're going directly into like Christmas
Yeah.
Day.
So you're gonna have to be ready, or are you gonna have like time to get ready?
On like Christmas, we don't go anywhere. Like normally,
that's nice.
what my family does is like Christmas Eve church, and then no one give hate, but like we used to be one of the families that like went to dinner on Christmas Eve, like went out to like a really nice dinner, like steakhouse, or like I say steakhouse, like somewhere really really nice, and everyone like always shits on that. They're like, oh, you're the one making people work on Christmas Eve, and I'm like, sorry. Okay,
I'm not making it. They're already here.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll tip them. We'll tip them good.
But then my parents stopped doing that. It just kind of like sometimes changes. It's like church, either we like cook a really nice dinner, or then my parents started doing like tamales on Christmas Eve and just like us hanging out, whatever. But then Christmas Day, it's like you wake up, you do the presents, and then have like a Christmas Day like dinner, or like late lunch, early dinner, and then like we dress up, but we just sit at home. Like we don't go anywhere. Yeah. Like we don't go really anywhere for Christmas. It's always just like at the house, hanging out, playing games, drinking as we got older, like watching movies, just kind of like chilling, and then like eating a really nice dinner.
Yeah.
So
well, that's nice to have like it all at home.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we don't travel. So, yeah, it's going to be crazy, but I also, again, I just like need to get everything done because literally fly back on the 29th.
Mm-hmm.
29th, like late, and then it's like boom, boom, New Year's.
Yeah. God. And you work like New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. I remember last year when you went to work for New Year's.
Yeah, so it's like I don't even have time like New Year's Eve day to like
Yeah, no.
prep or like get in. No, it's like
Mm-mm.
yeah.
It's here.
So yeah, that's pretty much all of my updates, I think. I don't even know. I think. Yeah, what about you, Kassidy?
We can recap.
You had a busy weekend.
I did, dude. I've had a busy like 12 days. I don't know what is happening right now. I need to take it slow because if I get sick during Christmas, it's not going to be good.
No.
Yeah, this weekend I did a Christmas bar crawl actually with my friends. So that was so much freaking fun. We dressed up in our like Christmas pajamas, went to like a Christmas bar, but then like just went to like regular bars.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I've never had this many men come up to me in my entire life.
Men love like a good theme. And that like when you go to a bar in said theme, they're like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
And you're like, the hell do you think's going on?
No, I'm about to be wearing PJs like every single time because I'm like, okay, hey guys.
I'm dead.
But yeah, that was so much fun. That was Saturday night. And then Sunday, we actually did our family Christmas since we'll be traveling to New Mexico and we couldn't just like bring all the gifts. Like we'll bring some for the kids, but like the adults, we have a few presents and we did that on Sunday.
Fun.
So that was nice. I feel like my stress is like gone of like getting presents in, wrapping presents, like getting to the destination, you know, like we've already had like our big family Christmas. So that's nice. But yeah, I leave for New Mexico on Saturday. So that will be fun.
Yeah.
And just like preparing for all of that, packing for that. I thought it was going to be a lot colder. Like New Mexico is usually like colder.
Yeah, no, it's really cold.
But it's not right now.
Really?
Yeah, the highs are like in the 50s.
Yeah, see, Nashville was super, super, super cold this week. And like this weekend, 50s. And I'm like, what the hell's happening?
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? But it'll still be fun. There'll still be snow up in the mountains and everything. So I'll be doing that. I got this sweater from Newly because
super cute.
I did a Newly for New Mexico because obviously I don't have like winter clothes or like puffy jackets and I'm not going out and dropping a bag on all of that. So thank you, Newly. This is so cute.
I love it.
Matches my nails, so that's cool. Highs and lows. I guess my high is that like, you know, family Christmas, going to New Mexico. My low is like I'm just feeling like run down and that's not good. That's because that's where it starts. So I'm really taking this week to try to actually like chill out. Yeah. Sit at home after work and do absolutely nothing because I need to do that. Yeah. But that's not all. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm excited to get some cute pictures in New Mexico.
I know. Are y'all
out my outfits?
Are y'all skiing and snowboarding?
Some people are. Some people are not. I will be sitting this one out.
Really? This year?
Yeah. I mean, we went to was it Colorado last year or the year before? Yeah. Sometime within. I don't know. We went to Colorado. And I snowboarded for the first time. I like snowboarding way better than skiing. But I just don't enjoy it enough to pay hundreds of dollars. Yeah. You know? Like, I would rather go, like, shopping or, like, go to a bar or coffee. I don't know. I'd rather go, like, exploring than, like, enjoy snowboarding for 2 hours and then, like, hate my life being on the hill, like, crying. Because that's how it ends every single time. So.
I'm dead. That's so funny.
I'll be sitting this one out.
Well, maybe fun. That'll be a blast still.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited about that. But to get into our topics, oh my God, these topics are juicy.
Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of like drama happening.
Yeah, so much drama. So I'm so glad I checked social media one more time before getting on to record. because Brace.
Breaking
Anyways.
news.
I put Barstool and Grace together. Grace O'Malley from Barstool just announced that she's no longer with Barstool. A lot of people were like speculating, like, oh, did she get fired, this and that? But Dave came out with a TikTok saying, Grace did not get fired. Like, she wanted to have a talk with me. She said, hey, I'm done with Barstool. Like, I'm quitting today. Today's my last day. Like, I'm out. Which, I mean, she has to have something up her sleeve. She has to have...
I hope.
I hope so, too, because, like, she recorded an episode with... Was it Fishbowl?
So they, like, started it? Yeah. Well, so it's, like, I think Fishbowl. It's Maddie and Kelly's. Mm-hmm. But then there was, like, a new girl that started who was on BFFs last week. Right. And so, but, like, the four of them started it together. Mm-hmm. And they've only had 8 episodes or something like that.
Yeah, so I'm just so confused how you have, like, that set up. And then apparently it came out that, like, Grace was working towards, like, her own podcast that had already been in the works. And then, like, Grace just posted... Here, actually, let me pull it up and read it. She posted a story on her Instagram, and it said, I wanted you guys to hear from me first that this is my last day at Barstool. I'm so grateful to everyone at the company and to Dave for taking a chance on me. I'm just as surprised as you are. There are no typos in this statement. And it's like, I'm just as surprised as you are, is where I'm like, what? Like, did something, like, happen? I don't know, but I am invested in this because, like, Brie is getting so much hate after, like, the BFFs episode and, like, the Hot Mess episode. And, like, I feel like I have to be careful with what I say. But I just think Brie is, like, kind of taking it all out on Grace when they're probably both in the wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think both in the wrong. What I think it, like, why Grace quit, she probably feels, well, like, of course, after, like, the BFFs episode came out, like, I just know that would be hard for me to hear if, like, my friend, if, like, I was in a fight with, like, my best friend, like you, and then, you know, only one side of the story really gets to be told, and, like, the things that she said, like, the things that Brianna said about Grace, like, I would be upset in a sense of, like, you know, Brianna stated, like, basically Grace wouldn't be at Barstool without her, and I can see why Grace would quit. Like, it's almost in a sense of, like, she probably doesn't really feel that welcome there. Obviously, Brianna's been there for a really long time. Brianna does make Barstool a lot of money.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, you know, Dave Portnoy did make it a point to be like, no, I like both of you guys. Grace made a mistake in posting the first Instagram about Plan Brie no longer being a thing and, like, how she felt blindsided, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. And then, like, Josh really heavily took, like, he said he, like, likes both of them, he's friends with both of them, but, like, he very obviously took, like, Brianna's side in it, which is, again, it is what it is. And I just think at the end of the day, she's probably, like, right now it's a toxic environment, not because of Barstool, but just, like, everything that's going on. And I mean, I hope that she has something else lined up. And, like, you know, she might go work for someone else, but it's very abrupt.
Yeah, I know. And I'm just, like, curious to know, like, more about it, like, what's gonna happen. And I'm wondering when they record BFFs, because this is Dave's last episode at BFFs. That's coming out Wednesday night. So, like, I'm wondering if, like, all of that is gonna, I mean, probably so. It has to be touched on in some sort of way, since they always do touch on that. But
I mean, it's one of those things like Barstool, yes, it's a big company, but it's actually really small. And like,
Yeah.
the thing is like they would run into each other all the time. Their paths would cross all the time. And I think that like she just kind of wanted to remove herself from the situation. And like she didn't really know what else to do. And
Yeah.
like, I truly do hope that like they make up.
Yeah.
Because like that sucks.
Right. No, I do too, because like that kind of situation is just like awful when, you know, someone's not in a great relationship and, you know, wedges like someone else in between two friendships. Like it sucks. Like been there, done that. It freaking sucks. But I just hope in the end they can make it through, because I'm like, but then like I understand like Grace's side. Like if Brie was
I
never there
understand
for her,
Grace's
and, like,
side. Yeah.
you know, Grace needed Brie more than ever within that year, and she was touring, doing this, like, not really putting, like, Plan Brie, like, first kind of thing. I don't know. I see both sides, so I'm just like, oh my God, like, I don't know. But I think you're right. I think Grace was just trying to, like, remove herself, because I think this is probably the big, like, first blow up she's had on her end when it comes to social media and like the hate from social media, or like what people are saying from all of that. So I feel like she was just like, yeah, I'm out of here. But she did make a joke about it on one of her comedy skits.
Yeah, I saw that. She was like, "Oh, I'm going through divorce. Like, sorry if I'm not myself."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So it's like, it's sad. It sucks. Obviously, you know, like, obviously it sucks.
Yeah.
And she obviously felt like she needed to leave.
I think she's just gonna deep dive into comedy. I don't even really know if she'll like come out with a different podcast, you know?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if she really like enjoyed doing podcasting like as much as other people do. I feel like she's gonna like deep dive into comedy, and I think that's what she should do. And I think she has a lot of people in her corner who are like a part of comedy that can help her out.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Best of luck to you, Grace.
Yeah.
Love you, girl.
Love you, girl.
Hopefully you'll listen to this one day. But on the brighter side of things, as we were just talking about basically a divorce, Selena Gomez is engaged.
Yeah.
I jaw on the ground when I saw that.
Insane. I know. I was like really like taken aback and shocked.
No, I was absolutely shocked, because I was like, so I know they've been dating for a bit. I can't even tell you how long. I have no idea.
Couldn't tell you either.
Like, oh, obviously over a year for sure. But I'm just like, I don't know why. It's just so weird when like celebrities get engaged.
Yeah.
Like Selena Gomez, like we've known her growing up. Like we grew up with that girl, you know, on Disney Channel singing this, that, and it's just like she went through the whole like Justin Bieber thing, and you know, everyone still brings that up till this day. So I'm just like so happy for her to be like engaged and like
happy, and
yeah, like she so deserves that. And I'm so over the people like, oh my God, well look what he looks like, blah 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 blah. I'm like, oh my God, like let her be freaking happy.
Yeah,
like, this
let
girl
her
has
be
been
happy
through the freaking ringer.
Yeah, let her be happy.
Yeah, so I was so excited to see that. And I wish I was a fly on the wall. Like, did Taylor know? Did she know this engagement was coming? And then she like commented on Selena Gomez's post and was like, I'll be the flower girl, or like something about like, thanks, I'll be the flower girl. Like, thanks for asking. And I'm like, I just love their freaking friendship. And it also makes me think like, is there another ring coming for Taylor soon?
Oh, I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know.
How
long have they been dating?
I think just over a year.
Yeah. I saw something that like, I don't really know like the backstory behind it, but it was like someone was saying, they're like, I swear that Selena Gomez's engagement was like sponsored by Taco Bell, because like in the picture where she's like sitting on the ground and like showing, there's like literally just boxes of Taco Bell
really
next to her in the corner.
That is actually hilarious.
Yeah.
I think I saw a TikTok saying like Benny Blanco was talking about it, being like, yeah, like that she, like, Taco Bell makes her so happy. Like, we just always go and get that or something. I think I remember
So
seeing
random.
that. So that would make sense because it looked like it was like a picnic-esque or
Yeah.
they were doing something,
Mhm.
maybe probably in the backyard, probably not out at a park or anything.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure at their house. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, so I'm really happy for them.
I know.
I'm also excited to just see, like, that wedding. I mean, it's
I
probably going to
know.
be months, if not over a year. But even, like, Taylor being there and everything. And Taylor just turned 35. She just had
Really?
she just had her birthday, like,
Damn.
on the 13th.
Damn.
Yeah, so lots of things happening in that friend group. Probably engagement parties, birthday parties,
Yeah.
celebrating the Eras tour being done. Oh, God, I'd love to be in the group, girlies. Let me know. I'll jump right over there.
I'm
PJ.
dead. I am dead. No, but yeah. I was so happy for her. Again, I was so shocked. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
what?
Mm-hmm.
But that's so exciting.
And I don't know why I was shocked. Like, that, you know, like,
I
you're
forgot
dating
that they were
someone-
dating.
Yeah, I guess sometimes I just forget because I feel like she's, like, very much removed herself from the
Yeah.
public eye. Like, she's not like she used
Yeah,
to
no,
be.
it's like very private.
Yeah. Yeah, so, but I'm just so happy for her. I saw that and I was like, oh,
It's so cute.
love. Love. But talking about relationships,
Yeah.
getting engaged, all of this. Alix Earle and Sophia, how do you say her last name?
Culpo.
Culpo. What
Culpo.
is it?
Culpo.
Culpo. I'm shocked.
No,
that this happened.
This is the thing, and you know, I could be wrong, and if I am, oh well, like I'm wrong. The thing is like whatever happened between Olivia Culpo Sophia Culpo, Olivia's her sister, and Braxton. Obviously the relationship ended, and like Braxton has been like adamant about timelines and been like, no, like there was no infidelity that has happened.
Mm-hmm.
And she just kept stringing it along when it's like, okay, like let's move on. She's in a relationship. The fact that
She's
she
in a whole ass different
like,
relationship.
she's starting drama for no reason. On Alex's birthday, duetted a clip from Alex's podcast that someone was talking, saying that Braxton Berrios was Sophia's Zach Bryan.
I mean,
It's like that's
just
an extreme.
That's a crazy comparison. First of all, let's start there because, like, was he offering you $12 million to shut your mouth and not say a word about that relationship?
No. And
he
like,
was not doing that.
Yeah,
Like,
sure. Was he perfect in the relationship? Probably not.
Probably
like,
not.
obviously they didn't work out, but it's like, okay, it's been how long? How long has it been since that's broken up? And like, what? Like, it's just kind of, it was so unnecessary. And like, if you're gonna post that, post it privately. Like, post it in like your friend or your only friends.
Yeah.
Or whatever, like on like a private story that your friends can see, and like not for the whole world. Like, that's just
And I
insane.
don't even want to sit here and say, like, oh, that's ballsy. No, that's just dumb and, like, ignorant.
I mean, but it was ballsy. Like, that was a full-on just direct, like,
oh, yeah, 100%. Because, like, it was literally a clip of Alex's podcast. And someone, like, duetting it, talking over it. And then, like, she duets that one. And I'm just like,
that's
are
insane.
First of all, how long has it been? It's been over a freaking year. I don't...
Insane.
Come on. Second off, you have a boyfriend. If I was that boyfriend, I would be very concerned of where my relationship stands. Because she's obviously not over him. And that just screams, like, I'm not over him. And, like, I would do anything to get him back, in my opinion. Like, you can't stand to see him doing well, treating Alex, like,
not anything
amazing.
to get him back, because that video is, like, literally saying horrible stuff about Braxton.
Yeah. But still, like, why would you even post that? Like, that it's just absolutely insane that,
Insane.
like, you're posting that while you have a boyfriend.
It's just
Like-
no, just that you're posting it in general. Like, move on.
Yeah. No, that was just crazy. And then everyone's saying like Alix basically like clapped back at it because like she
Yeah.
came out with a TikTok of because it was like her birthday weekend. They were celebrating somewhere in Florida.
Key West.
Key West. And it was like they were going all out in like Jersey Shore attire, and they just like redid a thing, an audio, and Alix's comment was like, "This aged well," or something.
Or it's like basically like you can say whatever you want like about me, but the moment you like bring up my friends, my boyfriend, my family, like
yeah,
it's over for you, basically.
right,
And I mean, like, as she should. It's like, okay, come on.
yeah, because everyone's like, "Is that about Sophia or not?" Because it was also that like they ran into like a big tiff at the bar, and like
she
Alix
poured
ended up pouring a drink
on some guy.
That's
As she should.
I'm sorry. I love Alix.
Me
Like
too.
she is. Yes, she is a millionaire and does this and that and crazy things, but I feel so relatable to her still.
No, yeah.
I'm like, yeah. You want to talk shit? Like, I will pour a drink on you.
100%. And it was just really like, Sophia, it was just so unnecessary. I don't know why she felt the need to post it. I don't know what she's gonna get out of posting that.
Yeah.
Literally have no idea at all what she thinks that she's gonna gain from posting it.
I
Get over it.
The stuff that has been happening on social media this week, it's like jaw dropping. I'm like, it's either people falling madly in love or just like drama out the ass.
Yeah.
Like, there's no in between, and I'm just like,
I know
God.
this year has just been like such a wild year. I feel like for everyone that it's like, of course, yeah, like it's just gonna close out like this.
Yeah, no. Let's close the door to 2024 because God, it's been an absolute shit show.
It's been something.
I think for every famous people, regular people.
No, literally for everyone. Like it's been a little wild.
I am praying I'm praying 2025 is just going to be an amazing year, but I also I just know it. I feel it in my bones. And I'm going to keep telling myself that. I feel it in my bones. 2025 is my favorite number. I've always loved that number. And it's going to be a year. Buckle up.
See,
Buckle the hell up.
I like the number 7, so 2007, I guess, was my year. I don't know.
It's almost 2027. We're almost there.
God damn.
Almost there. Don't worry.
God damn. I know, but I just thought that I still just like cannot believe that she posted that.
Yeah.
Like I truly cannot believe that she posted that.
Yeah, but I think sometimes I forget, and I don't actually even know if I forget. I don't know what's the right way to say this, but it's like these famous people have just as much drama, like if not more. And it's just like crazy once you see it on like the internet of like you have such a huge like platform, and it's like holy cow, I can't believe I'm watching like all of this play out.
Yeah, I mean, I also think sometimes it's just like they have so much time on their hands that like they can, like they have so much drama because they have so much time.
And I'm also wondering like how I would react, in these kind of situations.
See, that's why I'm just like, nope, no reaction. You don't get shit from me.
And that's what makes us so different. Because I'm like, oh, I'm going to clap back at this bitch so fast. I know I would, and it just would not be good for me.
Yeah. To me, it's like you're irrelevant. Like, whatever.
Right. I didn't even see your video. I have no idea about your video. What was it again?
Yeah.
And that's where I tried to take advice from you, Maddie. Thank you.
It's that, or it's like, literally don't address it at all. But then nowadays, it's like you can't even address them. Because then they're going to just blast all over social media.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like, at this point, like, okay.
You're stuck between a rock and a hard place, I mean.
Like, I'm just not even going to address it because it's not worth my breath.
Yeah, I wish I was that way. I've gotten better. I have gotten better. A little bit.
Hey, at least you like confront. I don't even do that.
Oh, sometimes I do that too often where I'm just like, oh my God.
I don't
Okay.
do it at all.
Yeah, I do think it's sometimes it is a need, not always. Sometimes I
Sometimes
overstep.
it's a need.
Yeah, not all the time though.
I just never do it.
Just put me in. That's when I just send a text
Top
message.
you in.
Hey, how you doing? Okay, so
I'm
Maddie,
done.
now I want you to take it away
Yeah.
on Spanx because I'm so
Confused.
curious.
Okay, so the founder, the owner of Spanx, who we all
Yes.
know, and honestly, who we all love. Spanx, I forget her name. I should have wrote it down, but, Spanx is obviously one of the most well-known undergarment compression brand shapewear,
Yeah.
thank you, couldn't think of that word, shapewear brand out there. It's one of the original. I feel like they started to venture into going from shapewear to like leggings to work pants to work wear, like into clothing.
Yeah.
Well, the founder has decided to journey into a new sector of fashion, and that would be shoes, like specifically heels. She there's like this whole interview on TikTok that I ran across this weekend, and I like immediately saved it because I was like, we have to talk about this.
Yeah.
So basically, her whole journey was to find or to create a pair of heels that are as comfortable as running shoes. Basically, like make the comfiest pair of heels out in the market. So as I'm watching this video, I'm thinking, okay, so like she made some sort of like pointed toe like pump or like something, some sort of like heel, that's gonna be extremely comfortable, and I'm intrigued. Like, you got my attention.
Right.
Well, throughout her journey of trying to invent this super comfortable heel, she kept kind of going back to, well, like, I want it to be as comfortable as my tennis shoes. I want to be as comfortable as my tennis shoes. She went to all of these manufacturers, did a ton of research on, like, why do heels hurt? Like, heels are really bad for your feet in general. Like, it's not natural for, like, our feet to be in that position for, like, long periods of time. It's like, it's really hard on the joints, whatever. Well, then it took a turn that I was not expecting. She basically, throughout her journey, she took a pair of her tennis shoes, cut it in half, and basically wanted to use like the half of the tennis shoe to create this heel. Like, I don't really know exactly like what her intention was, but basically at the end of the day, she came up with a new product called Sneex. It is actually a high heel tennis shoe. And I'm sorry, it is hideous.
So,
Hideous.
I watched those TikToks, and she even said, I don't want to come out with something if it's not like 10x. Like, if it's not the best of the best, like, I'm just going to
Because it's like a luxury shoe.
Yeah, she's like, I'm just going to put, like, that thought away, and, like, that will be that. But I'm just so...
It is a tennis shoe high heel.
But do we think this is a joke?
I have no idea. I have not a clue. But I really, truly, seriously, thought about it for a while after I watched the video.
This kept me up at night.
And I was just like, no one would buy this. And like, yes, I know that like Crocs came out with like a heel, I know that there's like been a couple of brands that come out with like a sneaker heel.
Right.
I just truly like...
No, it's just not there unless like you're making it look so chic and modern, and like I don't even know if like you can do that. It's just like it's a no.
It
a
is.
no. And who?
And like I hate to, because I was genuinely excited as I was watching this video.
I was so intrigued.
I was like, oh shit, like okay, like where is this gonna go? And then it went, and then I was shocked.
No, but there's just no way that gets through her team. There's no way everyone's like, this is gonna sell. This is gonna be a sellout. There's no way.
Well, and then I got deeper into it, and like they're out. You can get them, or like at least some people have been sent them and like trying them on, and they're like, oh, you know, they're super comfortable. But, like I did see like someone was like, where the hell would I wear this?
Right, because like most heels are worn to like nice events.
Yeah,
and it's like you don't need a sneaker on top of that heel.
Exactly.
Wait, so people have been
like people are wearing them, not like actually, but like people are like have been sent them, and like are trying them on, and all of that, and I just am like, no one would buy it. So I don't know if this is like, I don't know if it's real. I can't tell if it's real, and if it is real, like they invested so much into something that's not gonna stick. And I'm so sorry that in the year 2036, if like sneaker tennis shoes are in, I'm sorry, I probably still won't wear them.
No, this literally the first comment says, my issue is that I can't wear this with formal. I want comfortable formal heels.
Yeah.
Like you didn't solve anyone's problem.
No, you literally didn't solve anything.
No, and that's the thing that I've been seeing all over TikTok is they're like a lot of business ideas come from like you having an issue and you're the one to create like
the solution,
the resolution, right? And
that's not a solution to anything.
I'm just gonna go buy a sneaker, a regular sneaker. Why would I want a sneaker heel? You think I'm gonna be wearing a sneaker heel with my yoga pants?
No,
God no. So there's just no way.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I need a launch date, or I need to know when they're going in stores.
I don't
so I can
know.
Go try them on. And
I
see.
honestly, yeah, when I saw it, I was just like, I have to talk about it. Like,
so,
this is not real.
I'm wondering if, because I mean, Spanx is huge.
No, you can buy them right now.
How much are they?
One of them is $395.
Okay.
Another one is $595, $545, $545, $395, $395. No, literally
sorry.
Sneex.com, SNEEX, Sneex.com. You can buy them right now.
So is this a completely different brand off Spanx?
Yes. It has its own website, yeah. Oh, workwear. How to wear. Oh, wait, how to wear. I read it wrong. Not workwear.
Oh my god, these are horrific.
Yeah, it's bad. It is actually really bad.
That's bad. That is awful. Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's like a luxury shoe brand. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not about it.
I wonder how comfortable they actually are.
People said that they were like literally like you were wearing tennis shoes.
But like it's still a heel. You know what I mean?
I don't know,
feel
man.
Like that would be like the uncomfortable part is the heel, the arch of your foot that doesn't naturally do that.
I don't know, man. But yeah, I thought it was just absolutely insane. Also, there is one thing that I do want to talk about. And it's not in the notes, but like I've just been seeing it so much that I also have not kept up with anything. But I want to talk about, or like pick your brain on, like everyone is freaking out about TikTok being taken away. So remember, like it was a few years back at the beginning of the year, everyone was like, TikTok is like going to be banned. TikTok's going to be banned. Then it was like, no one talked about it.
Yeah.
And people were like, no, it's not actually getting banned. Like, haha. Now it's like everyone's so serious about it and saying like, it's going to be taken away. What's happening? Do you know?
I mean, to an
I'm
extent,
not
I know.
concerned. I don't really care, but like.
So I was saying, I haven't paid much attention because I think no matter what side you're on, I think Trump's going to get in office and negotiate a deal. The problem
But like,
is...
Like, it's like
problem is
fully
TikTok is China. It's China. They own TikTok, people in China. So when we have the app, they can quote unquote basically get into any data we have and have access to anything.
But so
and,
can
like,
literally
security.
any single app on the planet. So can our phones. Our phones are literally, as we're speaking now, I'm not on it, and it's taking data and it's sending it somewhere.
Right, but that's probably like within the US, people tapping in and doing that, not outside the country and not China. But I don't feel too concerned about it. I think they're going to come to a negotiation. I think it's too big here. And like there's too many people who actually like have their livelihood on TikTok. There's just no way. There's no way it gets banned. But I will say, I don't think it would be the worst thing because there's something new that has to come along, and that means I have a chance of blowing up as one of the first people.
I saw someone post that, and they're like, you know that thing
true.
where you know that thing where it's like, what an odd thing to say, and it was like a big influencer that like said. That like posted that like, oh, you know, so many people's like livelihoods are on this app, and if it gets taken away, like, and then someone was like, oh, well then it'll give me a chance to blow up, and it's just like, what an odd thing to say.
Odd thing to say. Yeah, but no, that's my thing. I was like, it has to be. There's gonna be some kind of replacement to TikTok if it doesn't, you know, if it does get banned. Yeah. So. I'm not too concerned. I'm not keeping up with the court cases. I'm not concerned. I mean, if so, it will be banned, I think, like January 19th or something.
I mean, hey, honestly, it might help with, like, the brain rot.
No, yeah, it actually might help my mental health.
Yeah. Like, the other day, I was talking, or I wasn't talking, I was TikToking. And you know how everyone talks about like, oh, you know, they feel so old because like the younger generations have like this language that like no one understands, and like, but it's like the young kids. It's like the 10-year-olds that like have this language. I'm not around kids that age, so like I'm not exposed to it, and honestly I don't feel old. You know, when people like talk about it or like talk about how, you know, they don't know all the new lingo, because I'm like, I know the lingo that like I like need to know, and that's all I care about. Right. But I went down this rabbit hole. I like ran across this mom's TikTok page that like the mom and the daughter were talking about the lingo that like the new, what is it, Gen X or Gen the young ones. Yeah, the super young ones. And like the lingo, and she was like trying to guess what like things mean. And I was just like, like, I feel like the lingo that, like, we grew up on, or, like, that's popular for, like, us now. And I also, like, don't really feel, like, to me, it doesn't make me feel old. Like, I don't really care, but I'm also not around it. Like, to me, it's, like, the words or, like, the slang or, like, whatever, it makes sense. This slang doesn't make any sense.
Like, what was it?
Well, so, like, Riz came from, like, this young generation. Like, they came up with Riz, and, like, it's a huge thing. Ohio. They call people, like, Ohio, or, like, oh, like, don't be so Ohio.
Like, the state?
Yeah, like, Ohio. And it basically means, like, bad. Like, it means, like, bad, like, embarrassing, like, gross. Like, you know, like, not good. It's, like, not good. And then there's, like, what is it? The skibbity toilet.
Okay.
Have you heard that?
No, these are just like stupid 10-year-olds who are making stuff up.
But it's like skibbity toilet.
I've never heard of that. No. What does that mean?
It's like really, really bad. Like you could be like, Ohio skibbity toilet. And honestly, I think I might just start like using this lingo.
Making shit up. No. I'm going to start making shit up. I'm going to start posting it on TikTok and saying this is our new lingo. Everyone better catch on. And it's just going to be stuff that I know and that I came up with.
But yeah, no, like there's like all of these. I really want to like tell you some of these words, because now I'm kind of like, well, I just want to be like, I want to be like in the know. And I'm going to start saying it, because I was literally talking to my friend. I was like texting her about it, and I was like, Oh, what is it? Oh, Gen Alpha. That's the generation like
Wow.
below below us. Gen Z, thank you. I was like, what generation are we? So it's Gen Alpha. Okay, so Sigma. So these are only like a few, but like Sigma, Rizzlers, Ohio, Skibbity Toilet, Mewing, and Chad Alpha.
Okay, let's say the first one again. I'm actually pick three that I'm gonna try to guess what they mean.
Well, hold on, I need to like make sure I have it right. Okay, I think actually I don't know if I like know exactly what this is, so I won't go on that. I won't do Sigma because I don't remember if that's like good or bad. I think it's bad. You know Riz. Okay, Mewing.
Mewing.
It's more of like an action, but it's also good, I think.
Mewing is like checking someone out that you like or something. Like, oh, I just checked him out, like I'm mewing him.
Sort of. So like there's like an actual like it's like mewing. That's what they like oh, like mewing.
Like they do that.
They literally go like mewing.
What does that mean?
Literally go mewing. I think it's good. It's basically like if you were to like talk about someone's like jawline, like, oh, like his jawline's mewing. Like it's like good.
It's slang.
Kind of, yeah. But they like literally do like this like movement. They go like mew like a cat, like mewing.
What is mewing? What's that's mooing?
No, like mew, like MEWING. Mewing. I know what to think. Chad Alpha. Do you think that's like good or bad?
Chad Alpha.
Chad Alpha.
I feel it's more of like a description of a guy. Like Chad Alpha as in like, oh yeah, he's like top of the top.
Yeah. I mean, not like a description of a guy, but like basically like top, like, yeah, top of the top, like smart, or not smart, but like top of the top, like, oh, like he's just like a Chad, like he's alpha, like Chad Alpha.
He has Riz. He's like a Chad Alpha.
Yeah. Okay, a Giga Chad.
A Giga Chad?
Giga Chad.
A weirdo?
No. No.
Giga Chad.
It's like a smart, like, Chad, like a smart hot guy.
A Giga Chad.
A Giga Chad. Like, he's really smart, though.
Okay, I'm gonna start using that.
Like if he's like in tech, like, oh yeah, no, that like like my new coworker is such a Giga Chad.
What?
It's so funny.
I'm gonna stay up all night just on freaking.
I'll send you the two.
Dictionary.
It's Splendidly Smitten Jen. If you want to figure out what these words mean, like the actual definitions, because I watched these like a couple weekends ago, so like I don't remember all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go. You know what simping is? Like we talk about that. We know what glizzy is. Podium.
We stand on a podium if you win something.
Okay. Any other
like? He's a winner?
Sort of. So it's like when you're not the best at something and you're not like the worst at something, like you did okay, you could do better next time.
You're a podium?
Like, yeah, I don't know exactly the context, but like that's what it means. I do remember that because I was like, that doesn't like, how would I like use that? But it was like, oh, you know, you did podium, like it's okay, you'll get them next time.
That's crazy.
Like you still made like the podium. You still made the podium, but you didn't win.
So like second
best, yeah. Like second best podium.
Okay.
Podium. Okay.
I like that.
Last one is preppy.
What do you mean? She's preppy.
Preppy.
Yeah, like she's What's another word for preppy? I feel like that explains itself. Like preppy's preppy.
It's kind of like, yeah, it is like a style, but it's more of like, if you were to say, I don't know, like like she's stylish. Like, no, she's preppy. No, sorry. Actually, totally got that so wrong. No, preppy is like a pick-me girl. Sorry, totally had a mind blank there. Like a pick-me girl, like a mix between like a pick-me girl and I forget the other term that the kid used. But like basically like you don't want to be preppy. Like you don't want to be a preppy girl because you just are like a pick-me, like, but you're worse than a pick-me.
I like that. I like that one. I could get behind that. Like she's preppy.
Like, yeah, like she's too preppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like worse than a pick-me. Instead of calling someone pick-me, you can call them preppy.
I'll start using that. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm going to start, what is it, Gen Alpha that they are?
Gen Alpha.
I wonder what age that is. When does
It's
Gen
like
Alpha
literally
start?
like 10-year-olds.
Oh my gosh, another thing that I heard an ad on a podcast, which like I think it's a good idea. They have like Instagram for like teenagers.
Oh, yeah. There's like social media for like is it teenagers or is it just like kids?
I think they use the word teenagers, but obviously like I don't know, but it was something of like you can still have Instagram, but like your things are limited, like who can follow you's limited, like stuff like that. So I was like, okay. I really liked that idea because I think it's crazy. Like these 10-year-olds are on TikTok explaining this. Like,
yeah.
What do you mean she's preppy at the age of 10? She's
No,
a pick-me girl at the age of 10?
Yeah. Okay, Sigma, the one I started out with is like, if I were to say like I'm Sigma. It's also crazy that they use so much like of the Greek alphabet and like Greek words, but like I'm Sigma.
Like fun.
I'm like the like
Outgoing.
I'm the best. Like I'm cool. Like I'm like, oh, like she's so Sigma.
Okay. I could do. I feel like I'm just like getting away. Like I feel like that should be maybe not alpha, but like I feel like that's
Alpha is like
alpha.
Alpha is like the best.
Okay, so sigma's like mid.
Sigma's like the second. Again, like kind of like podium. But yeah, no, it's like literally doesn't make any sense, especially the skibbity toilet, because I had heard that before.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
So many times, but it's because like there was this weird video that like literally if you look it up on like YouTube, it has like over 12 million views. It's like this weird, super weird like video. And the video, it's literally like a head in a toilet that's saying like skibbity toilet.
But what does it mean again?
It's like bad. Like really bad. Like
okay.
Like, oh, Jennifer is so skibbity toilet. Or like, did you see what Jennifer was wearing? Skibbity toilet.
Skibbity toilet. That one's just stupid.
No, it's stupid. It is stupid.
It doesn't like roll off the tongue.
But like imagine them like either when they get to our age and they're like, why the hell did I say skibbity toilet? Or like they're still using it.
I think they'll still be using it.
I don't know.
Like they'll probably shorten it. Like, oh, she's so skibbity. Yeah.
Like skibbity, like you can break it up. Like you can say like skibbity, like.
I like skippity better. Once you just throw in toilet, it's like, okay, you are 10 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's insane. But yeah, I like was down like a deep dive on.
That's crazy.
Like just
That's
trying
hilarious.
to. No, I was just like, a teacher came up like across my like TikTok, and it was basically like banned words that like you couldn't say, and that's where I was like, okay, what does that mean? Because like there's like the gat. You know what a gat mean? Like a gat is. I know this.
Gat?
Like a gat.
A gat.
A gat.
No.
It means like you have like a. Like it's like butt. Like ass. Like
you have a fat ass?
yeah, like you have a gat. Like you have a gat. I don't have a gat. I know that. You have a gat. I don't have a gat.
Okay, that's just like that's just stupid.
But the thing is like at some point Sage is gonna be saying all this stuff.
No, literally. No, and I cannot wait for the age to be like, what did you just say?
No, literally. And
I'll know all the lingo.
and be like, what? Come again?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like,
God. Or just imagine having like your own kids and like they're over for like a play date or something stupid,
Well,
and it's like they're talking a different language. I'm like,
100%. Well, and that's like, and then I like started to like go into the comments, and it was just like literally like parents are like, this is just brain rot. Like, this is brain rot, and they like don't know how to like communicate properly, and it's just like become such a thing, and like they're literally speaking in brain rot.
that's hilarious, but I'm invested. I want to like.
I'm like, I kind of want to just like be in the know, because no one around you's ever gonna know.
No.
Like, no one our age is using it.
No.
But it's like all these parents are like, yeah, they come home saying some random shit and like we don't know what it means. And then they're
But like we were like that too.
Very true. But then they're like, they don't know how to explain it. Like, they don't know how to explain what it means. Because they're like, it just means skibbity toilet.
Yeah.
Like, you have to, it's like, what?
If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah. Crazy.
Well, I'm deep diving into that because I want to know more.
Well, that's like, I know we probably have to end this episode, but like, final thing. Did you ever like speak in like, what is it, like Pig Latin?
No, I could never. My brain doesn't work that way.
No, neither does mine. But I used to be able to do like, people call it different, but like ubby-dubby, where you add like a B after after the first letter in every syllable.
Yeah, no, that's too much for me. I can't do that.
I can do it, and I can still do it to this day. And every now and then it hits my brain that I was like, oh my god, ubby-dubby, and I'll just like say something out loud, and I'm like, I still got it.
Still got it. Thank God I still got it.
Still got it.
God.
So random.
Yeah. And we're ending on that random thought. Everyone, go look up on TikTok what the kids are saying. Be in the know.
Yeah, be in the know. In case you ever...
Makes me feel cool.
In case you ever run across, I don't know,
a 10-year-old, like...
And you have to communicate.
The mall.
Yeah.
God, that is hilarious. Okay, guys, well, Merry Christmas. We hope y'all have the best holiday week, and we will see y'all back for the new year.
Bye.
Bye, guys.